there's nothing wrong in failure, right? We fail all the time. We embrace failure. The more I fail, the more I learn, the more I succeed.
Yep.
That is like the secret of success is failure, because the bottom line is you have to fail multiple times in order to get to where you want to go. Afraid of looking stupid. And that is a big fear for who? Smart people.
Yeah.
Because the topic of the article that we read was people dumber than you are making millions. So the dumb people, they don't care. They're like, oh, well, I don't know. Everybody thinks I'm dumb anyway.
Hi, my name is Philip. End of story.
So you're not afraid of looking stupid.
Nope.
Like you're okay with.
I grew up looking stupid, so.
Well, stop. I didn't even hear before I went.
No. I mean, that's what I feel. I feel like that, so I don't have a problem with it. That's what I'm saying. I'm used to it. Plus I like to play the keyword is play. I like to play the dumbest guy in the room.
Right.
I always say I want to be the dumbest guy in the room, and even if I'm not, I'm going to play it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think that's important. We always have strived to be the dumbest people in the room. And if we were the smartest people in the room, we changed rooms. Yep. Right? We said, okay, we've learned all of it we can learn here. It's time to move up. And that's been like our path from the very, very beginning, is always just saying, hey, we're committed to doing this and we're going to figure out a way. Yep. And to figure out a way, you got to find the people who can help you and hold you by the hand to some extent. And our broker, fortunately, that didn't cost us anything. It was just us getting into real estate and learning the game of real estate. Yep. And then we led to investing. That's when we actually spent money, but we didn't even spend the whole entire amount ourselves. Right. We had 5 of us all splitting the cost of one mentorship with this guy. Like we just literally did whatever it took to figure it out. And I think that's really key to the dumb generation of we're not smart enough to think I'm gonna look stupid or that's not gonna work, or we don't say those things because we're like, I don't know, they did it. Yep. So let's just figure it out. Yep. And so the truth of afraid of looking stupid is if you want to get rich, you can't follow common wisdom to get uncommon results. So I love that statement because the educational system in America, at least, I can't speak to other countries because I don't live there, is broken. Like they tell you to go through school and then go to college, get a degree, get a job, and work for somebody else for the rest of your life. And although that may work for a majority of people, if you're somebody like us who is in a pursuit of financial freedom and to live a life on your own terms, and freedom means so much to you, so much more than just financial, then you don't want to be following the common wisdom of what you're taught in school and going to college and putting yourself in debt when most people who go to college don't actually use their degree. That's just reality. That's why YouTube University is so popular these days, because you don't have to go to college. And I'm not knocking college. I seek wisdom daily, but we went to college. I don't use my music degree. That's what I went for, because at the time I was going to college, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I knew I was naturally good at playing the trumpet. And you?
Same thing, but and I loved college so much I went to 3 of them. So. And I used to say I'm still paying them off, but we finally paid those off.
So. Yes. Fortunately, I had a full scholarship, but there's still just the expense of even time, and sometimes at that age you really don't know what you want to do, and you don't even know what you want. I didn't know what I wanted at that point in time, so it was just a matter of discovering and exploring who you want to be. And I think generational wealth doesn't just come in money and financial reasons. Generational wealth comes in wisdom, and the fact that you can pass on things like this to the younger generation to allow them to explore things early on, right? I see teenagers in our masterminds these days. I see teenagers and kids under the age of 10 flipping houses, going with their dad to a closing table and signing as part of the agreement, and going to the house and being responsible for the things that are being done, cleaning out the house. And that type of generational wealth is so much more valuable than money. I just think that is something people don't take into consideration when they're thinking about their kids and thinking about what they want to pass on. They're just work to make all of this money to be able to pass it down. If you haven't taught your kids exactly how to do the same for themselves, they don't have the lessons, and they don't even respect wealth because they didn't have to work hard for it. And it's far greater to, teach them how to fish or give them a fish? There's like that type of, it's that thing. It's far greater for them to have the wisdom to be able to make the money themselves. And at that point, they're starting to understand, oh, look at this world and look at this opportunity and what I get to do, right? So how did that apply to you when you were growing up? Because I know we met on cruise ships. So what were your thoughts going into college, going into cruise ships, and your journey?
I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know anything about anything. I wanted to get through high school, and I wanted to go to college. I wanted to get out of the house, and not because the house was a bad place. I just wanted to go somewhere different. I wanted to go out. I wanted to be in the world.
Yeah.
I knew I wasn't going to stay, because I was living in Michigan at the time, and anyone who's lived in Michigan, most of the people don't last long. they go somewhere else.
Right. They're transplants.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. And I knew that I wanted to go somewhere else, and so it was a matter of just getting out and starting to do other things and seeing what direction I wanted to go. I went through so many different things. I went through so many different majors in college. And all while playing the horn, but I didn't realize that's what I wanted to do. I didn't realize I wanted to play my trumpet. I wanted to do all these other things. I was like, wee, yeah. I didn't know and it took me for a long time to figure out what I wanted to do. And so I was just constantly, how about this? Try this. And that sort of leads to the
afraid of looking stupid.
I didn't care. Let's try this.
Yeah.
And I was making, having fun saying, hello, my name is Philip. I've looked stupid my whole life because I didn't care. I'm going to go try this.
Yeah.
I was led, but I loved it. I didn't care.
Yeah.
Here's a microphone. Here's a gavel. Go. Okay.
Right.
And then after that, when we went into real estate, it was like, woohoo, let's do it.
Yeah.
I didn't really care. And you had the same mentality. We're let's go.
Yeah. It comes down to the curse of intelligence, right? And that when you aren't incredibly smart and you don't think you know it all, you've got nothing to lose.
That's right.
All you have to do is just go out there and try, and you end up probably exceeding your expectations and other people's expectations, as opposed to feeling like you are stupid or look stupid because you've achieved so much in life that people expect you to succeed. And even then, if you're one of those people who is smart and people expect you to succeed, there's nothing wrong in failure, right? We fail all the time. We embrace failure. The more I fail, the more I learn, the more I succeed.
Yep.
That is like the secret of success is failure, because the bottom line is you have to fail multiple times in order to get to where you want to go.
Nothing on this show should be considered specific, personal, or professional advice. Please consult an appropriate tax, legal, real estate, financial, or business professional for individualized advice. Opinions and information on the show are not guaranteed. All investment strategies have the potential for profit or loss.